from Toyota Center in downtown Houston, AT&T Sportsnet proudly presents Houston Rockets basketball. Tonight, the Rockets taking on the Pelicans of New Orleans.
And when we talk about defense, Reed, the newly acquired Rockets, comes up with a block, and his energy is infectious. And Grant, we talked to Coach, and he talked about the addition of Reed and how he's been for him as Gordon knocks down the three.
And in their matchups this year, Holiday versus Harden, he's only allowing him to shoot 33% from the field. So that matchup is something to watch, particularly as Harden's been playing great as of late.
Now we see that double team, and
it's like the 90s right here.
Right. Get it out of his hand.
And he found the right man in Gordon, knocked down the three. So whenever you get double teamed, you definitely want to find the shooter coming out of the trap.
Well, as a coach, there's certain elements of this game that you cannot control, and injuries was one of them. And so as a head coach, your team is looking at you. How do you respond when adversity hits your team? Well, with Houston's strategy defensively, they want to switch every action, and they allow you to post up, and they rather trade 3 for 2. So that feeds right into their strategy. It looks like it's an easy bucket, but that's their design.
We talked to Alvin, Coach Gentry, about how do you defend Harden, and he said he did not want to put him on the foul line. And I see defenders right now really playing with no hands, taking away any of their as Harden knocks down the three.
Have you seen that in 600 attempts? That was an assisted field goal.
But back to Harden, what he does with the basketball, he makes it so difficult for defenders to guard him. As we see Miller puts his hand behind his back.
That is the worst defensive technique, Zeke, I've ever seen in my life.
But Harden is so good, he has eliminated the defender's hands. He has eliminated the biggest weapon that the defender has, and that's his hand.
And you're giving up every possible angle with your hands behind your back. Now, mind you, they do not have Anthony Davis in the backside of the defense, so he's not anchoring the defense. So if you channel him, who do you send them to? And that's why you see him out there introducing guys to hip-hop on the perimeter. And then if he get in the paint, you know what time it is. Coach D'Antoni said it. He's been working on that float game, and he's making that shot consistently. If you're a 25-year-old superstar in the association, where would you want to be? There's a couple organizations that get it right. Detroit Pistons, Chicago Bulls, Boston Celtics, Miami, Warriors, Spurs, and obviously the Los Angeles Lakers. Those are the teams that put the banners up.
I saw an interview where Anthony Davis said that really resonated with him.
And I heard Kevin say that on multiple occasions. And so being a star at your peak or going into your peak, what's important to you?
That's the league we're in right now, and I kind of admire that these players are willing to sort of be proactive in terms of finding the situation that gives them the best chance to win and be great.
Defensive block by Harden and a run out by Fareed. And when we talk about these players moving around, the majority of these players are actually taking less money.
Nice little turnaround by Holiday, but he missed it.
He's missed a couple of those tonight.
Harden gets a double team. Perfect pass to B.J. Tucker. He threaded the needle right between a couple of Pelicans. Denver's always been a good destination spot for Houstonians. A lot of Houstonians that have homes up there. Good pass. Now let's see if the Rockets look like they quicken their step on defense a little.
Well, James Harden created the steal on one end and shoots the three on the other.
But James will pull it out.
He's got the mismatch here, so see how the Rockets spread the floor out, and there comes the double team.
Austin Rivers deep. Finally gets one of those threes to fall. Maybe that'll get him going. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Harden got it. That's big. Rockets needed that. The Rockets did score 66 in the first half, but they don't have any here to talk about in the second half. Harden on the drive. And Harden puts it up and in.
Well, that's 24 straight games with 30 points. For James Harden, he's only one behind Wilt's streak of 25 games.
Well, I think if you ask Alvin Gentry, he would probably be more proud of this game tonight than any this season. There's Harden.
It's a good steal.
On the steal. Harden puts it up and in.
2-possession game.
Rockets have to get a shot at least. There's Harden. And he's fouled. He'll shoot 3.
All right.
Chris Paul puts it up with a miss. And it's tipped away. And what a great win for the New Orleans Pelicans, playing shorthanded but rallying around Jahlil Okafor and Drew Holiday, the youngster.